slow-paced basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
So here's Dallas's starting group. Thompson out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Daniel Gafford. Then there's Davis. And it's Washington in at the small forward position. So it's Oklahoma City now after the basket by Dallas. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shea in the league.
He's off on the second. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. About a minute played here so far in the first. Outside, Williams. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from 11. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Washington outside. Back to Irving. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Back to Holmgren. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. From the arc. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Gafford with the ball. Outside Davis. And here's Gafford. Outside Irving. From downtown. Hartenstein pulls it in. Irving's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Fires the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel. We have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. Wallace, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Dallas with a change here, too. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. For 3, Dinwiddie. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Thunder with a lead. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, I love the ferocity on the drive. Williams doesn't lack confidence tearing towards the rim.
Pass to Gafford. Now Dinwiddie. Shoots a fadeaway. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Thompson outside. Davis against Holmgren. Left side Davis. Here's Thompson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Lou Dort picks one up.
A taller guard with a quick trigger, Klay Thompson, is also an impressive perimeter defender and playmaker.
So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Caruso, he's checked in for Williams. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Dort. Now here's Caruso. They set the pick. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Marshall. Down low. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Fires the three. Knocks down the long J. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points in the game. And that does it for the first quarter. Oklahoma City ahead. Up 4. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Alex Caruso is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Cason Wallace. Then it's Williams. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going in the second. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Now Wallace, still without a bucket. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Dinwiddie outside. Irving against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Irving. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable, and his finishing ability surpasses his rush hour handles, and that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. He really is one of the elite scorers from the guard position in the history of the NBA. I don't think that's an overstatement. From the angles he finishes, the shots he can make, he's as elite as we've had in the league.
Here's Wallace. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. He's guarded by Irving.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Marshall inside. Gilgeous-Alexander defending, and he gets that one.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Marshall's there.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Sends it home from three-point land.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Lou Dort in for Wallace. Now here's Williams. They set the pick. The three from Holmgren. Chet from range.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Caruso. No points yet. Holmgren, the pass to Caruso. Here's Holmgren. Hartenstein with a screen on Davis. And it's Holmgren missing.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Davis can't hit. Holmgren with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Pass to Hartenstein. It's stolen by Washington. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Davis, and Davis slams it home.
I don't know what to do about that. Davis just powering it down.
Here's Holmgren. 5 points in the game. The rim.
Wasting no time matching the slam with one of their own.
Showing some serious fight right there.
Well, I think that tells you a little something about them as a team, guys. I mean, they don't just want to beat you. They want to beat you down and beat you at your own game.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Mavericks on top. They're up by. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the court right now for Dallas. Anthony Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Washington. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Irving in at the point. The basket counts, and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
Gilgeous-Alexander is just that good, finishing the play through the foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Irving for three, and count it. Now 5 for 7.
Then put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
It's Dort on the wing. To the middle. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
Irving goes in. And it's good for 2. Irving's got 14.
Boy, how about that crafty drive by Irving, anticipating the contact and able to get around and through it.
Irving against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Sinks the tray. He's got 10.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. And stolen by Holmgren. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Holmgren. And now it's a 4-point Thunder lead. Now here's Thompson. He's got 5. And here's Washington. Pass to Gafford. 6 to shoot. Here's Thompson. Drops one in from the wing.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Outside, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA showing off the athleticism there.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Well, Clark, the first 9 years of his career, he played mostly power forward. But over the last 3, Anthony Davis playing a lot of center.
And I think his game has become more focused on staying in the paint, which is where he's dominant. He's added tons of strength over the years. He's using that to his advantage. He's always been one of the special players in the league, in my opinion. And he's still one of the top 15 guys in the league for sure.
Here's Williams. Washington grabs the miss. The Mavericks trailing. With the 10-footer. The Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Yep, count it.
You're making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled. The ball on a string. And we'll see him do this time and time again.
Pulls it. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got his second basket of the game. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. 18 points for him. Holmgren with a screen on Irving. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. The shot no good. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Oklahoma City ahead, leading by a point. And fourth quarter basketball. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Cason Wallace. Alex Caruso is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Williams in at the 5, down low. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. That one goes. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points now in the second half. Now Dinwiddie. Pass to Marshall. Takes the 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie.
Hey, the unselfishness there by Dinwiddie, you love it. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Irving against Gilgeous-Alexander. Mavericks with the rebound.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for him.
Dinwiddie passes to Lively. To the paint. Here's Irving. Can't get it to drop. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. They set a pick. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Davis comes in for Marshall. Washington's checked in for Christie. And it's Klay Thompson in for Dinwiddie. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Davis with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot's good by Irving.
Boy, you need a confident player to get you a big bucket. And that's exactly who Irving is and what he does.
Takes a 13-footer. Ooh, Shea showing no fear inside.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
With the step back, Irving. And a nice finish on the layup. Irving's got 7 points here in the quarter.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Davis with the block.
His great length really helps AD defensively.
Down low. Here's Dort. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. So Dort's got his first points in this one.
Tenacious stuff from Dort. I mean, he knows the situation and is dead set on getting them a bucket.
Irving for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes! And the foul! It goes on Kyrie Irving.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Free throw shooting comes into focus in tight games. As usual, he's up to the task.
This possession could decide the game.
And you really have to be smart with the ball here.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps it off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
At the line for the Mavericks.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that narrows the gap to 1. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
With the big-time and one. This is now a 2-possession game.
This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. And we've got 28 seconds left in the game. Here's Irving. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Kyrie Irving is simply caught fire.
That free throw good from Irving.
Hey, those and one plays can really be backbreakers in a close game.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, can't allow them to dribble out the top.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws. That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Irving against Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's in. And that one brings them within 1.
Do not expect anything less from Irving. A clutch performer. He loves knocking down the big shots.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul. He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Here's Irving. Missed it.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
And so he hits both.
Oh, tremendous composure at the line to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. The fader can't cash it in. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. that Daniel Gafford. Anthony Davis is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Thompson, and it's Irving in at the point guard position.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense. Boy, what a nifty play off the dribble there. Creates barely enough space to get off the shot.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Outside Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Blocked again!
Impeccable defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. For a guard, he blocks a fair amount of shots.
SGA takes it himself. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Good on the first, and that gives him a lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Nicely done. Without much separating these teams, that's when you have to make good at the line.
Here's Irving. And he sinks it. And he's tied it up. What a shot.
No fault with the defense there. Sometimes Irving is just too much and too good, even from in close.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Beyond the arc. Oh, nails the triple.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And so it's Dallas with it. Here's Irving. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question.
Oh, up top for the lob to Holmgren.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
It falls! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he's able to hit the second one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Irving. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
Top of the key. He's off on that one, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, it's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
And an intentional foul right there.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. I'm not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over. They're the only ones who don't realize that.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 9-point game here.
He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes.
that should attract a lot of attention in this game, that matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. In at forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the center filling out the middle. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Here's Edwards. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Well, in pick and roll action, you've got to be aggressive as a scorer. Anthony Edwards with the bucket.
LeBron kicks to Hachimura. And here's Doncic from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Gobert. Lock at 6. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's hauled in by LeBron. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a three-point game. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Now here's Randall. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. The athleticism of Anthony Edwards on full display.
LeBron passes to Doncic. From past the arc. Julius Randle with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And again, it's Minnesota converted.
Wow, what a pretty dribble move by Julius Randle. That handle is tight.
Pass to Hayes. Reeves against Edwards. Now here is Hachimura. The 3 for Doncic. Good on the three-point shot. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
What I love about Luka Doncic is how much fun he has playing the game. Shots like that, the flair just demonstrated.
Conley gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Reeves finds Doncic. Luka Doncic started off his 2024 Doris with a historic scoring performance.
He sure did, Kevin. He was only the 4th player in league history to score over 72 points in a game. It was the shooting performance of a lifetime, and Luka just takes it all in stride. Incredible.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. DiVincenzo kicks to Randall. Can't hit from 12. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Leading by 5. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Hayes throws it down.
As we see Connect expand his game, Dalton will get more active as a passer.
44 seconds left to play in the first. Randall is double. Clark outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Lakers leading by 7. Here's Connect. We got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. Doncic with the bucket.
Yeah, Doncic is used to and accustomed to all this contact. In fact, you get the sense he loves and relishes this kind of play.
Pass to Randall. And the rejection by James. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Vincent is out there with Austin Reed. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Connect in at the 3 slot. Vincent with it, defended by DiVincenzo. And denied, he sends it right off the glass. Edwards passes to DiVincenzo. Pass to Reed. Out to Miller for the 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Here's Vincent, defended by DiVincenzo. Vincent with it. He has yet to score. Inside. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Picked by Reed. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. It seems every season, Doris, we have players speak out on being unhappy with their role.
Well, consider, Kevin, that if you're one player on a roster in the NBA, how coveted each of those spots are, but also how competitive they are. You don't get there without that nature, which means you want to play.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, "I've always felt like I belong." It goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, "Is this confidence or cockiness?" He told her, "You're basically kind of the same thing." Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. Here's DiVincenzo. After the basket by the Lakers. Outside Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Reed. Finney-Smith defending. Reed misses. Los Angeles leading by 6. Reeves in the corner. Vanderbilt, a screen on Edwards. Reeves. To the wing on the left. No good on the 3. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Edwards drives in.
Well, Anthony Edwards has got a well-rounded offensive game. He can put it on the deck and draw contact. Shows you right there.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Edwards.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Miller. Daniels, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. Pass to Hayes. James outside. James connects from deep.
You see there's a hesitation to close out too hard on LeBron. They don't want to see him get downhill, but that three-point shot is on point.
Here's Edwards. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Reeves outside. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. In for the Wolves.
Reeves finds Doncic. Doncic converts inside.
This guy is an absolute machine. Luka Doncic keeping his foot on the gas and giving the defense everything they can handle.
Down low, Randle. Nice pass. Led into the rack perfectly for the layup. Randle's got his second basket of the game. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Los Angeles on top, up 5. From Target Center, back in a moment.
Please direct your attention from the court and get ready for the big half-court shot. Drums, please. They're taking about the shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Gobert is out there with Randle, and it's Conley in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now, here's Doncic. Reeves with the screen for James. Offensive rebound. Hachimura kicks to Doncic. 3-pointer. Doncic sticking it from way outside.
Boy, Luka Doncic excels in the 2-man game. You handle the rock with perfection. Nicely done, young sir.
Outside Edwards. McDaniels with the bounce pass. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Randle.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
In a wide open look for Hachimura. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Hachimura's got 5.
Well, the team has preached to Rui Hachimura to be aggressive on the offensive end. That is the decisive decision-making they're looking for.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Randle dishes to Gobert. Back to Randle. Shot from the wing. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
DB, ever since winning the most improved player back in 2021, Randle has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Outside Edwards. There's the triple. And there's Randle on the assist from Edwards. Randle's got 10 points in just the second half. LA's gotten 2/3 of their 3-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Boy, and the foul. Doncic has got great upper body strength, completes the play. Nicely done.
The Lakers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hachimura.
Boy, Luka's strength, his size, his savvy puts him at the free throw line so often.
Conley against Doncic. Conley's shot is off.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Edwards against Reeves. Here's James. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Guys, this is superior strength by James. Even when the defense roughs him up, he's more than capable of playing through them. It's amazing.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for Minnesota. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Edwards. Now here's Randall. 14 points for him. 1:06 left to play in the third. Randall is doubled. Just 5 on the clock. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Here's Reeves. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And he's not going to miss those very often, even from deep, but he has to close out a little stronger on him.
Reeves against DiVincenzo. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Clark, he's checked in for Minnesota. Dillingham comes in for Michael Conley. The Lakers also making some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Jackson Hayes. And Goodwin subbed in for James. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And it's Doncic missing.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Reeves against DiVincenzo. To the middle. Fader on the way. Handle no good. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Lakers. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. In it forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Vincent is out there with Goodwin, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 5 spot. Now here's LeBron. LeBron playing like a big man inside.
That's about power, that's about control, and that's about LeBron James and the ability to have touch inside.
Here's Edwards, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Now here's James. And it's off from 3-point range. Edwards finds Clark. Poked away. Finney-Smith with it. Guarded now by Clark. Hachimura the pass to Goodwin. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Reed with the block. Clark outside. Outside Edwards. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on LeBron James.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
First one falls for him. So both teams changing it up here. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Doncic passes to Hayes. To the paint. Doncic outside. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Doncic has got 23.
Fearless, as always. Doncic loves to fill it up from deep.
Here's Edwards. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. Austin Reeves picks one up.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
Here's Doncic. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Luka Doncic loves the big moment, and he delivers.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. You know, he had some pros and cons. He said, I like our play. And
whoa, a little extra right there from Edwards.
A little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Doncic looking it over. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 and 12 shooting tonight.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
For three, Edwards. Edwards with confidence.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Here's Doncic. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. McDaniels passes to Edwards. To tie it up. It falls. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Doncic passes to Hayes. Money!
Boy, what a feel Luka Doncic brings to the game. This guy always willing to get his teammates involved.
Edwards against Reeves. Got it! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot!
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
A floater. Good!
Yeah, Luka Doncic, one of the few guys you want handling the ball in crunch time.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive guys because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Over in the corner, Conley. Fires from the wing. Oh, missed it.
They came close there to tying it up.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a three-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one.
A three and nothing but a three will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from three.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. From Target Center, back in a moment. glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Now here's Conley. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Rui Hachimura out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Now Doncic. Doncic converts right through the defense.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Conley against Doncic. It's stolen by Edwards. Edwards loves it in there.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Here's Doncic. Makes it off the glass. Doncic has got 4 this quarter.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Here's Edwards. It's in.
Doesn't matter where on the floor Anthony Edwards is. That shot mechanic's so pretty, so fluid.
Hayes with the screen for Reeves. Pass to Doncic. From deep, James counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
We all know LeBron wants to take these shots. When the pressure is at its highest, he does not shy away from making the play his team needs.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Here's Doncic. Over Conley. It's good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
We know that Luke is a 3-level scorer. He's elite from any range. That time he goes to the midi.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
The defense making it way too easy for him on that jump shot. He'll take that all night.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to James. Here's Doncic. Good.
Look at Doncic's offensive game. Just so pure, folks.
And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Conley, and that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
Reeves can't hit. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. Here's Hachimura. Trifecta.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And now they foul and stop the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
It's time now to go courtside. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
And now Dallas' starting group. Klay Thompson is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's P.J. Washington, and it's Daniel Gafford, and it's Davis in at the 4.
Yeah, Irving has a sixth sense for where to find his shot.
And so here is Denver. After the basket by Dallas. It's Jokic, high post. Pass to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Here's Washington. Denver getting their last shot to go. Shot's good by Thompson.
With perfect mechanics, too. Klay Thompson's jumper is a work of art, an all-time shooter.
Murray deciding where to go with it. Out left to the wing. Jokic in the post. Working on Gafford. And the basket by Jokic.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
Pass to Irving. Thompson, a screen on Murray. Irving for 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Here's Brown. On the wing, Murray. He's guarded by Irving. Murray, no good. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Stan, we know Jokic is one of the best passers this game has ever seen at any position, but his teammates will dish it as well.
Yeah, the Nuggets, by and large, are very unselfish. It's part of their culture. They only bring in guys who are willing to sacrifice for the team's sake.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Brown. Gordon on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Murray against Washington. Yep, that one goes. Murray's gotten his second bucket of the game.
It presents all sorts of problems when Murray's mid-range game is working. It gets the D scrambling. They got to get a body on him everywhere he goes.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. A different look for Denver. Watson, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And it's Westbrook in for Brown. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Dallas. Now here's Dinwiddie. Davis with a screen on Murray. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Gordon pulls it in. And it's Westbrook with the ball for Denver. Trailing by 2. Knocks it loose. Pass to Murray. Now here's Watson. Gordon outside. Tries it from 19. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
There's Davis with the 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Westbrook left side. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. And that makes it a tie ball game.
And that's a tough, tough finish. Sometimes it feels like Westbrook prefers to take these contested shots.
Dinwiddie passes to Washington. Thompson in the post. Pounded by Westbrook. Dinwiddie outside. From outside the arc. Watson with a rebound. Left side Murray. Pass to Jokic. It's all tied in Denver. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. They've got Derek Lively. Spencer Dinwiddie is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Najee Marshall, and it's Christie in at the 3 spot. Coach, after 3 back surgeries in 5 years, it is truly amazing that Michael Porter Jr. is still playing at all.
Yeah, it really is, Brian, and for him to get back to playing at the highest level, he has really stuck with it, and you've got to admire his mental and physical toughness.
Screen by Watson. Here's Strother. And the first shot of the night for him. Missing. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. For 3, Dinwiddie. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Confident shot by Dinwiddie. No hesitation at all.
And here's Westbrook. Outside Watson. And here's Porter outside. Hits a 3-pointer. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Lively finds Dinwiddie. Back to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
When you have Dinwiddie as a teammate, you have to be ready. Spencer is a tremendous distributor.
To the middle. Here's Porter. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Porter's got 7 points.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
2 minutes remaining.
With the crossover. Ooh, it's Kyrie Irving with a sensational play. And the rate of player ejections going up in recent seasons, Stan.
Well, Brian, players these days certainly have a voice in a lot of things. And when it comes to critiquing officials, they're not shy. We see complaints on virtually every call in games now, and the referees seem to have had enough of it.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Anthony Davis comes in for Marshall. Washington's checked in for Christie. And it's Klay Thompson in for Dinwiddie. Jokic with a screen on Irving. Murray from outside. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
So active on offense. Murray doing it himself.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Davis, the pass to Thompson. And here's Washington. Pass to Irving. Over Murray. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. And it's good. 2 points. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, nice play by Murray. A big guard who is unafraid to mix it up inside.
Outside Davis. Irving for 3. Sinks it from distance. He's got 10.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
To the inside. Pass to Brown. Fires from deep. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists in the game.
The court awareness on full display. Jokic is such a unique big man.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Thompson passes to Gafford. Shot on the wing. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Irving's got 12 points.
And Kyrie loves putting on a show. This is what makes him so much fun to watch.
The 17-footer. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Denver up 1. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Draw. They're thinking about a shot.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
With all the attention that Murray gets, smart by Jamal to dish it on that play.
And coach, such a unique player, multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. How do you defend this guy?
Well, Brian, if I knew that, everybody in the league would be trying to hire me because no one has found an answer for Nikola Jokic. He can just beat you in so many ways. If you're going to double team him, he's going to create wide open shots and even layups for his teammates. If you're going to leave him single covered, he's going to score. There's nothing this guy can't do on a basketball court.
The Mavericks trailing. Inside, here's Davis. Nice touch by Davis inside.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
Outside Murray. Gafford against Jokic. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And coach, a 3-time league MVP, Nikola Jokic joining Moses Malone, Larry Bird, and Magic Johnson. What a list.
Yeah, that's not a bad list at all, Brian. But what stands out beyond Jokic's skill set is the consistency that he produces with every night.
And everybody around him instantly gets better when they play with Jokic.
They love playing with him.
Irving, that's good.
Oh, great concentration from Irving. He's focused on the rim, not the contact. Love it.
Pass to Brown. Picked by Murray. Now Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist in this one.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
Back to Irving. There's the 3. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And here's Jokic outside. And again, Denver with a 3.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And the shot's good by Irving.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Washington passes to Davis. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
You can't let Davis get established positioning inside. If he does, you have to foul him.
For the Nuggets, Saric checks in for Gordon. Watson comes in for Brown. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Jamal Murray. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Washington. Christie's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Dinwiddie in for Irving. Here's Jokic. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1.
Defensive foul. Derek Lively.
Dallas has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. On the wing, Davis. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And he comes up with a bucket. Davis has got 6 points in the quarter.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
Lively against Jokic. Saric, a screen on Lively. And here's Jokic outside for 3. The Joker knocks it down.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
It's been all about Nikola Jokic for the Nuggets. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Mavericks. Edwards out there with Najee Marshall. Then there's Derek Lively. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Christie in at the 2. Westbrook taking his time here. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
I love Westbrook hitting that one. It's in his comfort zone for sure, and it prevents defenders from just clogging the lane.
Now here's Irving. Lively with a screen on Murray. Irving against Murray. Shoots from 12. And it's Irving missing.
Well, that's a look they'll take every time down the floor. But even with the soft interior defense, they can't seem to convert it.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Here's my question. Where is the defensive communication?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. A different look for Denver. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Saric. Aaron Gordon comes in for Watson. And it's Michael Porter in for Russell Westbrook. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Davis comes in for Edwards. Washington's checked in for Marshall. And it's Thompson in for Christie. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Thompson outside. Back to Irving. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Irving's got 14 points here in the second half. Irving against Murray. Porter gets the bucket.
Smart play there by Porter. Working his way inside to find a reliable, close-range look.
Davis with a screen on Murray. Irving against Murray. The jump hook. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
Irving never gives you less than his best. He's working so hard to find those much-needed points.
Jokic against Gafford. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
And the second of 2 is good, and that'll put them up 2.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
And again, Kyrie Irving. Irving's got 30 points.
Yeah, when we talk about guards, Kyrie is one of the best at scoring inside.
Pass to Jokic. And they double up Jokic. And here's Porter outside. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Murray against Irving. 4-3. Count it! Oh! An enormous three-pointer!
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time clutch.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
I mean, it is amazing to watch Jokic at his size use the handle to create space for his shot.
Right at the free throw line, and it's Irving missing.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Yeah, they really wanted that bucket to go. You can't get discouraged, though.
Takes it. Money.
Good awareness by Murray. Sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. .29 seconds left in the fourth. Washington outside. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Denver. And so they foul intentionally.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Second team foul.
First free throw is good. And that puts him up 5.
Nuggets. Jamal Murray.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And here's Dallas. Pass to Davis. Off target from 3-point range. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Good on the first. And that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 7-point game. Denver with the W. Boy, all right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van.
We've got two of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight. Defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops. I think they win.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Rui Hachimura out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the one. And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Pass to Doncic. And it's blocked. And here is Holmgren. Dort with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot missing. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Brent, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way.
It's good from long range.
Well, if you're looking for a 3 and D player, Dort plays D, and there's your 3.
Pass to Hachimura. He's with it. Not loose. It's stolen by Hartenstein. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall. Now, LeBron always #1 on the scouting report. Coach said on top of being a physically dominant player, he's like an extra coach on the court, able to control the game with his basketball IQ alone. Kevin, a big challenge to handle the mental challenge of LeBron James. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for Hachimura. All 3 throws good from Doncic.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Holmgren up top. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Doncic gets it to go.
And he's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Pass to Williams. Here's Dort. Back to Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Buries it from 3-point range. He's got 9.
Revenge. Alexander coming right back for 3 of his own.
Doncic outside. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. The Thunder leading by 5. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. A beautiful reverse layup.
You have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
Now Finney Smith. Back to Doncic. James finds Reeves. James a screen on Dort. Here's Reeves. It's deflected.
And Dort making his impact, and that's the end we expected from defensively.
Finney Smith can't get it to go. To the inside. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Williams.
And right now they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Oklahoma City out in front. They lead by 9. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Case and Wallace. Then it's Williams. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Wiggins in at the 4-man position. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 11. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yeah, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with the coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
Now Vincent, no scoring in this one. For 3, gets the 3-pointer to fall.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Caruso. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wiggins. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Wiggins has got the lead up to 13 now for the Thunder. And the Thunder with some changes. Hartenstein comes in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Case and Wallace. And then for the Lakers, Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's LeBron in for Connect. Here's Hachimura. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Here's Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely, and it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Finney Smith knocks down the 3 ball. You know, it used to be teams hoarded their cap space to make a big splash in free agency. But, Brent, why is that less common now?
Well, really, the mechanisms for you to retain and maintain your star power has gotten easier for teams as they have gone out for big extensions to make sure that their star is shining brightest.
Second chance shot. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Lakers trail by 10. Here's Hachimura. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, man, putting points on the board. The defense being tough on Hachimura.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Jalen Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And then for Los Angeles, Vanderbilt's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Gannett comes in for Austin Reed. And Doncic is subbed in for Vincent.
And they repeatedly pulled inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Goodwin's checked in for the Lakers.
First personal foul.
Free throw good, Wallace. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. A 12-point game. 55 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. The triple! Doncic!
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
Outside Williams. Dort with a screen for Holmgren. The Thunder with another miss.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren. Some changes for the Lakers. Hayes comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Austin Reeves in for Goodwin. .30 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Doncic with it. 8 points for him.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
He's perfect from the line this time. The Thunder leading by 7. Now here's Holmgren. With 4 seconds on the clock, and he lays it up and in. Holmgren's got his second basket of the night.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
And that concludes the first half. Thunder lead by 9. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
So the Lakers 5 right now. In it forward for them, it's James and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the 5 down low. Williams hits the bucket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Doncic outside. Inside. And Hayes throws it down.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Oklahoma City leading by 8. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Floats it up there for Gilgeous Alexander. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Reeves. He has yet to score. On the wing, Doncic. Gilgeous Alexander covering. 2 on the clock. And Hayes throws it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Dort kicks to Gilgeous Alexander. Williams looking around. Here's Hartenstein. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Hartenstein's got his first 3 points of the game.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, DA. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. We thank you for the report. Down low. Got a piece of it. Hayes finds James. Doncic outside. And the answer from Luka.
And there's no shortage of fight in Doncic. He's a counterpuncher. Hit him with a 3, and he is coming right back at you.
Hartenstein with the screen on Doncic. Back to Holmgren. James against Williams. The Lakers with the rebound.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic right side. Sinks that one from the post. Doncic has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Lakers. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Back to Holmgren. Outside Williams. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. It's offline from half court. And so it's Oklahoma City ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Wallace. And it's Caruso in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Connect sends a screen for James. And they double up James. And a wide open look for Hachimura. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Hachimura ready, had that shot lined up.
Wallace outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Vincent. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 22.
Impressive make by SGA, not fazed by that defender.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams is checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace. And then for Los Angeles, Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Austin Reeves comes in for Connect. And Doncic is subbed in for Vincent. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now, coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Lakers trail by 10. Hachimura down low. Defended by Holmgren. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They've led by as many as 14 points. Fires for three. Sinks the three-pointer. 25 points in the game.
Love the focus here from SGA at the arc. He hates to waste those opportunities.
LeBron against Williams. From deep, Reeves. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. Shot clock at 5. Here's Williams. Hits some room on the way in, and the bucket's good. And now a 12-point Oklahoma City lead. LeBron against Williams. Misses from close range.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. There's Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Thunder.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high-percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Williams. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here are the Lakers. They trail by 11. Reeves the pass to Hayes. Throws it up high.
Jackson Hayes. Assist from LeBron James.
So we see the Thunder get the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now...
guard matchup.
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
And here's Memphis's starting group. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the 3, the small forward. Can't cash in from the left block. Pass to Randall. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
And here's Morant. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Richard, for years, the Grizzlies' team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves.
Allie LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. Allie, what do you have to say?
He said John Morant is so good and so entertaining that some guys on both teams just stand around and watch him. He told his players, if you let him get to the rim and do something spectacular, you're not only giving up points, you're energizing the guys around him. Coach wants to prevent the highlight reel kind of plays.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Pass to McDaniels. And the 3 off target. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Wells. And here's Morant outside. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this set up, it's outstanding.
Conley passes to Edwards. Takes a 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Here's Payne. Some solid defense from Edwards. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And Gobert with the stuff.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Jackson outside. On the wing, Bane, guarded by Edwards. There's Jackson with the 3, and the three-pointer goes.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Conley. The 3, and another 3 from Minnesota.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Morant. 5 points in the game. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside for Randall. Outside McDaniels. Conley against Bane. Back to Daniels. Puts up a 3. Fires in the triple.
Can you say natural leader? Conley is especially effective at running the offense and involving his teammates through his passing.
Now here's Morant. Jacks up a 3. And Bane with the 3. Bane's got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Edwards. For 3. Gobert. And that's not going to go. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. The T-Wolves on top, up 2. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Anthony Edwards out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Miller, and it's Reed in at center. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. And the basket by Clark.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Alexander-Walker. And here's Edwards outside. Edwards from way deep.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Now here's Alexander-Walker. No points so far. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, yeah, I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for DiVincenzo. Pass to Wells. The 3-ball. Pure from three-point range.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Let's hear it for you.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Outside, Alexander-Walker. Here's Gobert. The putback. Oh, Gobert! Right there on the putback.
You want to talk about length? Gobert's arms go on forever. A major threat for putback slams.
Pass to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And Richardson's bursting onto the scene. Bane has been nothing short of spectacular.
Bane was a steal with the 30th pick. He's added to his game each year. And now, look, he's one of the better two-way wings in the league. That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Pass to Wells. Jackson outside. And a miss there on the triple. Minnesota leading by 5. Edwards looking it over. Now here's Conley, tightly guarded. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul. And Minnesota with some changes. Randall, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Alexander-Walker. And it's DiVincenzo in for Anthony Edwards. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Pippen.
A nice dish by Gobert. With his height, he can see over the whole defense.
Pass to Wells. Back to Morant. The electric jaw Morant. High-flying, fast, fearless. Where's that mentality come from, RJ?
There is just a fearlessness like you mentioned. Most players, you just have that mindset. You don't care. You're going to attack the rim. Doesn't matter if you could potentially get hurt. You are going to take off. That mindset is a level of aggressiveness that only Ja Morant possesses.
Edey's checked in for Memphis. Jackson comes in for Aldama. Pass to Randall. Just 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 12. Again, the Timberwolves score.
And yeah, Randall is absolutely a threat from in between. Something the D has to recognize and adjust accordingly.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. And here's Morant outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And And so Randall will bring it up for the T-Wolves. They lead by 8, biggest lead of the game. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The shot comes out, and so it's Minnesota up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
These are return from the court. And get ready for the big half-court shot. Drums. They're entering the shot.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
On the court for the Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at the small forward position. Now here's Morant. Morant with the close range bucket.
Just taking what the defense gives him. Morant keeping it simple on offense. I love it.
Randall, a screen on Morant. Pass to Randall. Here's Edwards. Oh, a sensational slam by Ant.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
Outside Bain. Conley against Morant. Good. Morant's gotten 4 this quarter.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
There's a screen. Edwards for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to Bain. Over McDaniels. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Bain's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. The Timberwolves lead by 7. Outside Conley. Edwards with it. From deep. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Edwards got 11 points.
Shooting the 3 with confidence. That's exactly what this team needs from Edwards.
Bain, the pass to Wells. And here's Jackson. Bain finds Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot. That one's good. Desmond Bain for 3. 10 points for him.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And Minnesota making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. A minute 42 left in the 3rd. Randall inside, defended by Jackson. Randall, good. Randall's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Randall is a gamer, someone who's experienced at overcoming intense coverage from this area of the floor.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
A new day. The Spurs' Victor Wembanyama said a few years back it was more of a guards game, but now it's come back to a big men's game. We've got guys all around the league who do a lot of stuff despite being very tall. It's the way the game changes. You just have to adapt. Brian, the gauntlet has been thrown.
And I like it. Good stuff, Allen. Thank you. Memphis with a rebound. Outside Morant. Up top, Jackson. Aldama outside. Now Jackson. 6 to shoot. And here's Morant outside. Edwards pulls it in. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Oh, big finish! Wow! I see you. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's just awesome. Edwards at 6'4", 225 pounds, dancing with the ball.
Morant with it. 11 points in the game. This one for three. The three-pointer is down.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's Minnesota. They lead by 8. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And here are the Grizzlies now. 8-point game. We've got Naz Reid, Dante DiVincenzo out there with Edwards. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and it's Minot in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. The three from Bane. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Minot can't get it to go. Grizzlies trail by 5. And he jams it home with authority.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Reid for 3. Sinks the tray. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Great awareness from Ant to locate his teammate for the score.
And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Reid. Julius Randle comes in for Minot. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that last break, I was able to catch the message that the Grizzlies head coach was giving to his team. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. You make a few plays down the stretch, we could steal this thing from them. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. And Morant drops them both.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
Randle outside. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on Morant. Here's Conley. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Yeah, this is how Conley plays. Extremely efficient. He just takes what the defense allows.
And here's Morant. And Gobert with a block. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Jackson. And Edwards slams it in.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Oh, Morant gets it done inside.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Here's Conley. Outside Edwards. Three-pointer. Memphis with a rebound. to Moran. And he lobs it up. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I can sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
Outstanding work in close. Edwards is just so confident from this area.
With the floater. Ooh, Morant sticking with it through contact.
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
Here's Edwards. Banked it in off the glass. Edwards got 13 in the second half.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
To the middle. Here's Edie. Count it!
The dime courtesy of Morant. I'd love to play with Ja. He's always looking to move that ball.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 11. To the wing on the left. And now we've got an intentional foul.
John Moran. First personal foul. First team foul.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Randall. McDaniels from long range. He drops it from range.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Moran against Conley. Here's Edie. Back to Moran. Randall pulls down the board. Pass to Conley. Minnesota picking up the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this
Game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. In at forward for them, it's James and Hachimura. Doncic out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the 5 spot. 5 to shoot. Reeves can't hit.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Irving, so good and crafty at being able to get things done with a high percentage shot inside.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. Reeves outside. Pass to Doncic. Kicks it out to LeBron. No good on the triple. Thompson passes to Irving. little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Like we were just talking, P.J. Washington has improved his defense, hasn't he?
He really has been intentional about getting better at that end of the floor. And, you know, he always had a good foundation for potentially being an outstanding defender, but then he put the work in. You know, he does a great job with his positioning. He's got excellent positional size, and because of all of that and his work, he's a versatile defender now that can make an impact at that end of the floor.
Irving, rebounded by the Lakers.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Hachimura. James sets the screen for Hachimura. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. To the middle. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for Los Angeles.
17, Dorian Finney-Smith.
.152 left in the first quarter. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. Of course, they know they have their work cut out for them with LeBron on the court. He told me James hasn't really lost a step. He's a constant problem out there, so I'm ready to try anything, including just throwing extra bodies at him. Of course, that probably means some double teams in LeBron's immediate future. Guys?
Thanks, David. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for the Mavericks. The Lakers also with a sub. Connect, he's checked in for Austin Reeves. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And Thompson kicks to Washington. Dallas moving the ball around. Davis looking for an opening. Shot clock at 6. There's the 3. Sinks the triple.
Surprised the defense that time. They dared Davis to take that shot, and now they pay the price.
Pass to connect. James outside. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Thompson. Dinwiddie outside. Nice D from Doncic. The Lakers in the lead. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Connect. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Doncic against Dinwiddie. Gafford passes to Davis. With the fadeaway. He doesn't hit that one. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers on top, up 5-4. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
So for the Lakers right now, we've got Connect. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Vincent in at the point guard.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
One thing about the Lakers, Clark, over the last couple seasons, they get themselves to the free throw line.
Yeah, and a lot of that is due to the fact they've got some real creators in their lineup, guys guys who can attack off the dribble at multiple positions from multiple angles, and that creates pressure for the defense.
So it's the Lakers now, after Spencer Dinwiddie getting his shot to go from deep. Back to Reeves. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Reeves. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And you like to see that from Connect. Found the man with a better look.
Mavericks trail by 5. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. Klay Thompson comes in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Hachimura is checked in for the Lakers. James comes in for Connect. Pass to Marshall. Back to Irving. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. Irving's got 8 points. Los Angeles leading by 3. Reeves outside. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Pass to Vincent. From outside, off the mark. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Christie. On the wing, Thompson. He's defended by Reeves. 3, Marshall. It's hauled in by LeBron. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. And LeBron, the only player to reach 40,000 points in his career. Clark, you're shaking your head. It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely remarkable, Kevin. And I did not think I would see it in my lifetime. 40,000 points. Just the sound of that is ridiculous. And, you know, he not only has lived up to the hype that has followed him since he was 15 years old, he's actually exceeded it, Kevin, which is crazy.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. And the Mavericks with some changes. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Marshall. P.J. Washington comes in for Christie. And it's Williams in for Irving. The Lakers also making some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Goodwin comes in for Austin Reeves. And Doncic is subbed in for Vincent. He was all alone on that one. Vanderbilt's got the lead up to 7 now for the Lakers.
You know, he could have tried to force a shot there, but that's not him. Instead, LeBron keeps his eyes up, finds an open teammate.
Thompson finds Washington. Dallas moving it around. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Davis pulls up from the corner. A rebound by the Lakers. Pass to Hachimura. Inside. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
That's the weight room strength of Doncic right there. Fully displayed.
Thompson outside. Now here's Gafford. And here is Washington. Covered by LeBron. The 3 from Davis. Oh, Davis showing his range.
Love the readiness of AD. He's already prepared himself to shoot before receiving the ball.
Doncic outside. Kicks it out to James. Lets it go. Open jump shot off the mark. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And now let's get thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Okay, they're thinking about the shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Hey, Clark, no one covers the college game like you. And for new pros, what are the biggest challenges adjusting to life in the NBA and the play itself?
Speed and size, Kevin. I mean, that's where it really starts. You've got to be in great condition. But the speed and size of the players at the NBA level is unlike any other basketball you play. Everybody in the NBA is big and athletic. And things are just played and done at a much faster pace.
They've got Klay Thompson. P.J. Washington is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Irving. And it's Gafford in at the center position. What's the lineup in the game for Dallas?
All systems are on go when LeBron has the ball behind the arc.
Pass to Washington. Back to Irving. Takes it inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Count it. That's 7 points for Luka Doncic.
And the passing instincts of James are just unreal. He has that great sense for when and where to send the ball.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to talk to his guys. Gafford finds Thompson. Outside, Davis. Five on the clock. Oh, Davis absorbing the contact.
AD just shoving past the inside contact that time. Powerful move getting it done.
Pass to Hachimura. Back to James.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
We passed year 20 for LeBron James. Clark, how is he still doing this?
Well, I'd love to find out, but he's got a combination of remarkable DNA and obviously a tremendous work ethic and attention to detail and taking care of his body. But some of it is, it's a blend of good fortune and a lot of hard work. But he's played at a level at his age that I never thought I'd see in basketball. It's different in other sports, but to do what he's doing on the court is amazing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Gafford against Hachimura. Here's Doncic. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Mavericks trail by 9. Washington inside. Looking on James.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Washington. Down low and stolen by LeBron. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. From deep, Reeves. Rebounded by Gafford. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Thompson gets it inside.
Even though he does most of his damage along the perimeter, Thompson can also dial it up inside.
Doncic feeling it out. Lets it go with a 3. And Doncic with the triple.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers going into the break with a 10-point lead. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So for the Lakers right now, in it forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Connect out there with Vincent. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 5, roaming the paint. Mavericks trail by 10. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Connect. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Spencer Dinwiddie.
Well, Connect started his NBA journey at a community college, grew 3 inches while he was there, eventually transferred to a major program and turned himself into a first-round pick.
As a junior college product, Dalton Connect, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program, then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee. And there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. A 12-point game. From down in the low post, it goes.
Hey, you need a big night from one of your stars? I introduced you to Kyrie Irving. He is lethal and able.
To the inside. Pass to Connect. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 5 assists in the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. Anthony Davis comes in for Najee Marshall. Washington's checked in for Christie. And it's Klay Thompson in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. See if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Irving. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Doncic against Gafford. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Hachimura.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels. What a move that time. Crossed up the whole building on that play.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth. Doncic drains it from 17 feet out. Doncic has got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers. Loads it up for Davis. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Gafford passes to Irving. Outside, Davis. Shot clock at 6. Davis using his size.
He's automatic at the rim with that size and wingspan.
Lakers leading by 11. James kicks to Doncic. The 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 7 points for the quarter.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Los Angeles has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Los Angeles.
And maybe a comfortable win for them, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash over.
Dinwiddie with the bucket. 43 seconds left in the game. On the wing, Doncic. He's guarded by Williams. Vanderbilt, a screen on Williams. And here's Doncic from the arc. Drills it from outside.
For 3.
And the Lakers lead by 18.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Dinwiddie with the bucket. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Goodwin with it. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. All right, David, thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
In store tonight, Doris. Two conference rivals set to clash once again.
And BA, there's typically a little bit of chippiness because it is clear these two teams don't like each other, and you and I are here for all of it.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Moran and Payne. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at the 3. Now here's Williams. Hartenstein a screen. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And he buries his first look.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Pass to Wells. Here's Moran. Here's Wells. Here's Payne. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Count that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket on the night.
If you're guarding SGA in the pick and roll, boy, stop the ball, because otherwise Shea's going to get to where he wants to go.
Well, the Thunder will be building a new arena, Doris, right across the street from their current home.
Well, how exciting that the downtown arena is set to open in the 29-30 season with a 25-year lease. This secures the team's long-term future in Oklahoma City. And honestly, BA, this fan base is so passionate, they deserve it.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. They were concerned with Jaren Jackson Jr. on both ends of the floor. Coach saying defensively, Triple J covers so much space, a blocking machine. And on the other side of the ball, Jaren has serious skill for a man of his size. He's a tough game plan for us. Jaren Jackson Jr., a two-way menace. Brian?
Thank you for that, Allie. Now Now here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And you know you're always going to see some highlights when Morant is on the court. I mean, he loves to use that incredible 44-inch vertical.
Really left him alone that time.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Morant, the pass to Wells. Here's Jackson, and that one's long. The Thunder have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Dort against Bane. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Holmgren. Pulls up on the wing. The rebound by Jackson.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Pass to Wells. Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. Let's go with a 3. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that 3.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Hartenstein. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Willing passes, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Wiggins, he's checked in for Holmgren. Caruso comes in for Williams. And it's Wallace in for Dort. Memphis has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Aldama, the pass to Pippen. Jackson outside. Chalk up 2 there. Jackson's got 5 now.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Memphis ahead, up 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
On the court for the Grizzlies. Jackson out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Pippen in at the point guard. The 3, count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024, Graham.
You know, really by no fault of their own, D.A. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. Jackson finds Clark. Here's Pippen. Clark with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pippen. Williams grabs the board.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Wallace with it. Jackson in his pocket. Gilgeous-Alexander against Kennard with the 10-footer. No, sir. He's now 3 for 5 in this one. Grizzlies lead by 3. Aldama, the pass to Clark. And there it is for him.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
So for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams, and it's Lou Dort in for Wallace. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
And he makes it.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Jackson. Clark with a screen on Wiggins. Jackson for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Jackson's got 8. All right, Doris, you think this heliocentric style of play can lead to championship success?
Brian, this is such a big-time question, and I think a difficult one to answer. By heliocentric, we mean that the best player on your team is making up a greater percentage of the usage, meaning the ball is in their hands more. What that has led to are some of the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. But does it lead to championships? That is the answer to the question we all seek.
Pass to Wells. Jackson with it. Payne surveying the D. Three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 4-point game. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. Over Clark. And it's Hartenstein. That time on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Jackson. Clark with a screen on Wiggins. Jackson for 3. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
And you know, his team wants Jackson Jr. to keep taking these threes, knowing it'll help open up this offense even more.
Memphis foul. Brandon Clark.
He's had just 1 attempt at the line earlier.
First team foul. At the line for 2. Isaiah Hartenstein.
And that one falls for Hartenstein. So for Oklahoma City, Holmgren, he's checked in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams comes in for Caruso. And it's Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Edey's checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Pippen. Here's Wells. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Wells has gotten his first basket of the night.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Holmgren with it. Pass to Wallace. Over Morant. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, how about Jaren Jackson? An impressive effort here today.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Here's Edey. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Outside Morant. Here's Payne. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder trail by 4. And here's Hartenstein. He's got 5. Outside, Williams. Pass to Dort. Back to Williams. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Well, Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was BA, and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively. But maybe his best attribute, he is a tough competitor.
Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Hartenstein with a screen on Morant. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Timeout called. Memphis. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Here's Morant. Oh, Morant from close range.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Memphis leading. Pass to Wells. 1:44 left in the 3rd quarter. Back to Morant. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there. In a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Memphis also making a switch. Aldama's checked in for the lead. And it's Bane with the rebound.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Back to Aldama. Down low. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
On the wing, Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander sinks a big one.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Jackson down low, working on Williams. Jackson gets the bucket.
Flashing the in-between game. Nice. I mean, Jackson is more than capable of draining this when given the chance.
Dort outside. 3rd quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Dort. The Grizzlies making a switch here.
At the line for your Oklahoma City's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shooting 1.
And it's tied up with that one.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Pass to Pippen. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Clock at 6. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Pippen's got 6 points.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, Shai showing no fear inside.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Memphis ahead, up by 1. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Grizzlies, we've got Santi Aldama. Also Brandon Clark out there. And it's Bane in at the 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Knocks down the triple.
After being behind for so long, they must be relieved to finally get this thing tied up.
Oh, it got ugly there for a stretch. Nothing was working, but they've come back and have a chance to seal the deal.
Pippen, pass to Clark. Aldama, right side. Here's Bane. Soft touch off the glass.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And that finally gets them back to even.
Incredible fortitude to bounce back like this. I think we're setting up for an awesome finish.
Timeout, Grizzlies. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that last break, I was able to catch the message that the Grizzlies head coach was giving to his team. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Morant surveying the floor. The 3 from Bane. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Morant. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that 3-level scoring ability, that time working the mid-range.
And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They lead by 1. From deep, Bane. The Thunder with the rebound. To take the lead. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. So they take the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter.
There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The delivery is on time.
Here's Morant driving inside. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Can you say prime-time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
And the shot goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 28.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Yeah, the quickness of Morant makes him tough to cover. He's able to pull up on a moment's notice.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target at the rim. Memphis has got 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. To the left side wing. To the paint. Here's Edey. Money.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Cash! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within one.
The quiet confidence, the ruthless execution. You need a big-time bucket. Shea is on time.
Oh, you know Morant wants it. And guess what? He got it.
Shoots from 12. Oh, he nails it!
All night long, the defensive intensity just hasn't been there. They got to figure it out.
Good question. So far, these teams just seem content to shoot it out down the stretch.
From deep, Morant. Oh, he buries it from outside.
Once Ja Morant gets rolling, there is no stopping him. Ja is feeling it tonight.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. So it's Oklahoma City now. Here's Williams. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Great job drawing the foul. And almost converted the shot as well.
So the first one drops. And that narrows the lead down to just 3. He's off on the free throw. Unable to get the second one to drop.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal. Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And so they foul intentionally. He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. Money! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3!
So smooth, so pretty off the dribble drive. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander doing work.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
And he ends up making the second, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. 11 seconds left in the game. Lets it fly. Cash!
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Timeout, Grizzlies! And now they foul and stop the clock.
Second personal foul. 15 foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
Williams from long range, and he buries it. And that one brings him within 1.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
And so the big win by Memphis in a tight game. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart.